Top of the 8th here in Kansas City. The Cardinals lead the Royals 1-0 here in the top of the 8th. Ivan Herrera at the plate, and he hits one foul.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The Royals pitcher is Steven Cruz. O2 pitch to Herrera. That's in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cruz picked up his first big league win on May 9th against the Red Sox. A rough outing last time out against the Astros.
And the 1-2 offering. Got him looking! Slider at the corner, throws Herrera. And Steven Cruz strikes out Herrera to begin things in the 8th inning.
Margaritaville night at the ballpark. Fans to buy a theme ticket. Get a Margaritaville inspired all over print shirt. Visit Cardinals.com/.
And now up to the plate for St. Louis.
That shirt is going to be peeking out. You're going to have a sports coat on, the Margaritaville shirt on.
It's Pedro Pajes. And he shoots the first pitch foul.
That big straw hat on, too. I know that's coming up. I'm excited about the straw hat. It's a nice hat. I can see you off-season at home grilling in that bad boy. Yeah.
A cutter that misses outside and down. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count.
I don't think that's going to work, because oftentimes when we go on a walk chip or we're on a sidewalk, it's kind of tight anyhow. I don't need that hat. Slamming into people.
Pajes takes a fastball in the zone for strike 2.
Strike 2 for Pajes. One out in the St. Louis 8th. Pedro played in his 100th big league game yesterday. This is number 101. Let's see if he can pick up hit number 1 for himself. He's 0 for 2.
Payoff pitch to Pajes, and he pops it up.
Popped into center. Isbell will.
Kyle Isbell is under it. 2 outs.
And 2 out. Here's Jordan Walker to this point, partner. This is our Budweiser play of the game.
And now the only person who's hit an RBI tonight, Jordan Walker, hit a leadoff homer in the 6th inning to give the Cardinals the only run scored in this game.
Thus far in this ball game. Snaps a 23-game homerless streak for the Cardinals outfielder. And good check his swing there. Strike 1.
And he couldn't lay off a slider that was outside. Strike 1.
Tape on Walker's blast, 422 feet.
This sore throat's killing me. 0-1 pitch. Walker ground ball right to Bobby Witt. Fire to first, and that'll do it. The Royals go 1-2-3. And now they'll try and tie this thing up at the bottom of the 8th. Good outing from Steven Cruz to get St. Louis to go down 1-2-3. We'll be right back from the K.
Gorman and Al Roboski for the Plaza Tire Service post-game show. Jordan Walker a homer. Miles Michaelis tremendous.
Bottom of the 8th.
In his 6th-inning start, Alex Leahy's beginning his 2nd frame.
Alex Leahy stays in for the bottom of the 8th. He'll get the Royals' bottom of the order, and then the leadoff man for Kansas City.
1-0.
It's 1-0 on Drew Waters.
This is what's been so entertaining, too, about the Cardinals chips. They've been able to win different ways, right? You figure out ways to win these
Waters misses a slider outside.
Bullpen is set up
2-0
very well
on the right fielder for Kansas City.
Drew Waters leading off for the Royals.
Waters rips one into right field. That drops for a base hit. Leadoff signal for the Royals. It's Drew Waters coming through for the hit.
Let's see how Kansas City plays it here.
And the game's tying run on the base paths for KC.
7-mile-an-hour 4-seam down and in. Chevy pitch track just drops the head to it. Does Waters. With Isbell, certainly could drop down.
And now the 9-hitter for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell to the plate. He's hitless tonight. He shows bunt, and he takes a fastball at the knees for strike 1.
12 sacrifice bunts since the start of play opening day last year. For Isbell.
Oh.
Waters also can steal a base. He's got 3 of them.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Isbell shows butt.
And that one stabbed at the
And he pulls back.
no swing. Oh.
Curveball in the dirt. The count is tied at 1.
Certainly, first glance, it looked like he made an offer at it. We'll get back in time.
Isbell shows butt again. This time he lays it down the first base line. Leahy throws the first, and he's safe. Everyone's safe.
Isbell beats it out.
Kyle Isbell's speed coming through. And the Royals have 2 on with no one out.
Well, it never did.
That was a perfect bunt. I mean, it really was right there.
A huge bunt by
Isbell.
Isbell.
Totally agree. If he lets it go, it's still going to stay fair. He was
And Alex Leahy didn't rush to it because he thought it was going to go foul because it's right by the first base line. And by the time he picked it up, Isbell was safe.
So first and second, nobody out. Jonathan India is
He
next.
threw it too late to Wilson.
The Cardinals will talk over.
And now the
this
Royals
scenario,
leadoff hitter,
and we'll enjoy a quick word from
their
our
second
local
baseman in his
insurance.
first season with Kansas City, Jonathan India to the plate.
Pays what they owe without any hassle. That's simple human sense.
India does not have a sacrifice bunt. The Cardinals think he's going to try here.
Ollie Mormel watching on.
He's 0 for 3.
Here's Jonathan India, the leadoff man. He shows butt and a slider that hits the dirt. 1-0.
Pitch might have been an intelligence gathering pitch.
See if you learned anything at all of his intentions. Jonathan India, you remember early in this ball game, was spiked in the knee by Contreras. You know, he hasn't been too happy with the day that he's having.
1-0 pitch. India shows butt again, pulls back.
Too high.
Slider up high. 2 balls, no strikes.
And Contreras can almost shake hands with India when the pitch gets to the glove of Pajes. Perfect roll. He bunts it right to Wilson. He maybe get a chance for 2. He's got to throw a strike first. 2 balls, no strikes.
India takes a fastball at the knees for strike 1.
It's got to be. I know Wilson Contreras, tough dude over there at first base. Got to be a little disconcerting that you're that close to the action right there if he does, in fact, swing away.
India takes a slider in the zone, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on India. With no one out,
Right back into it now is Leahy. You know, he's
Isbell
got
at
the stuff
first
to
and
finish
Drew
off.
Waters at
Nothing more
second.
than a strikeout right here.
1 hit gives the Royals possibly the lead, but it'll for sure tie the game. Look over at second from Kyle Leahy. Here's the 2-2 offering. India up the middle. That's right to Donovan. There's 1. Waters in between second and third, and there's 2 as a double play.
It couldn't have worked out any better for the Cardinals.
But this is just a perfect play. Drew Waters kind of finds himself in no man's land. The runner at second base thinks this liner might stay up. It gets picked on the 1
And
bouncer
what a play by the
Donovan.
Cardinals defense. India got it right to Donovan, who bounced it. They throw it to second for the out,
In the rundown. Nice play.
and then they get Waters on the rundown. And Nolan Arenado was fired up.
Donovan and Witt after that outstanding play. Now you got to worry
2 outs.
about Witt. He's 0 for 3.
India at first. Here's Bobby Witt. Ground ball up the middle. Diving stop by Donovan. Flip to second. Wins there in time.
Incredible defense.
What a defensive inning by the Cardinals and Brendan Donovan. 2 straight stops.
Holy cow.
Woo! We head to the 9th inning. Brendan Donovan keeping the Cardinals in front with his defense. Laying his body on the line. We'll be right back from KC. 9th inning, Cardinals to the plate. They lead by a run.
There for Ollie Marmol's club. What a play by Donovan in that inning to finish things off. That was awesome. Cardinals were in a little bit of a jam right there. Their defense gets them out of it.
So Victor
New
Scott
pitcher for
leads
the
off
Royals.
for the Cardinals. Angel Zerpa
Angel
makes his
Zerpa.
second appearance. Scott
is in for the ninth inning. He'll face the nine-hair Victor Scott and the top of St. Louis's order.
That's why Zerpa's in the game. Well, you'd love to
Sinker
see
that catches
him
the
get on
inside
and
part of the
pressure on
zone,
Royals
strike
defense in a
one.
one-run game.
1-1 delivery from Zerpa. Ground ball up the middle.
Sniffs that out.
Bobby Witt's got it. Fire to first. They got him. One out.
Ryan Helsley's up in the Cardinals bullpen. The Royals will have their 3, 4, and 5 hitters coming up.
Well, it was getting close to time where Ryan Helsley needed to
And
work
now
anything
the
on
Cardinals
before he
order
is
flips
off
over to the
for
top.
Helsley, so
And here's Lars to the plate.
love to get him
Excuse
in
me.
there with you. Would love a little cushion, but love your chances with Ryan Helsley coming into the game.
Slider at the top of the zone. Strike one.
His 8-game hit streak on the line here in the ninth inning. Cardinals lead 1-0 with 2 hits.
The Cardinals closer Ryan Helsley warms up as a ground ball up the middle. Bobby Witt's got it again. 2 away.
That guy is so smooth. He is standing legally where you can in the non-shift era of Major League Baseball, but that ball was good, 6-7 feet on the first base side of second.
Mason Wynn now steps up to the
Good
plate.
first step for sure, and just very fluid.
No hits for him tonight, with 2 outs in the top of the ninth. Trying to extend this 1-run Cardinals lead. And a fastball up and in. Zerpa doesn't get the call. Ball one.
City since opening day. They've been averaging about 19,000 fans for a home game.
Wynn shoots it foul.
Nice empty series always packs them in.
1-1 now.
Fans here. They're also had their big ceremony celebrating the 2015 club before the game. Loud ovation. So really good atmosphere here tonight at Kauffman.
Mason 0 for 3. He's got an even count.
1-1 delivery from Aniel Zerpa. Wynn hits it up the middle. Right to Bobby Witt. Is he going to do it again? Yes, sir. All 3
3 up, 3 down. Ryan Helsley.
Cardinals batters hit it right to Bobby Witt, and he makes the play every single time. Ryan Helsley will come in for the bottom of the ninth to try and close out this one. We'll be right back. From Kansas City, Cardinals lead 1-0.
A Walker homer. Michaelis and
Bottom of the
Leahy
ninth.
shut out ball through 8th.
Cardinals
And
1,
also
Royals
closer
nothing.
Helsley, who tried to
Ryan
steal
Helsley, the
it.
Cardinals
You try to set
closer,
it up, you have a
will
lead,
try
you're the most dominant
and
arm
get
to the
his
game.
9th save of the year. He's got 8 saves on 10 opportunities. First batter he'll face is Vinny. And a 100-mile-per-hour fastball catches the corner of the zone. Strike one.
Vinny Pasquantino hit a homer here last night. He singled his first time up. He's 1 for 3.
0-1 offering. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Slider below the zone. And Vinny
No wrinkle in it.
waved
0-2.
and missed. Had it.
Slider right there. I mean, that thing just took a turn.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch. Vinny ground ball. Fouled back.
Just got a piece of that slider. He's shown him 2 of those in a row. I think you can go upstairs with that fastball, too, to Pasquantino. Just got to make sure it's up above the zone.
He's seeking his 2nd career save against Kansas City. Pitch.
Vinny ground ball foul. Down the first base line.
Cardinals and Royals have played one 1-0 game in their I-70 series history. That was in May of 2022. The Cardinals won that one in St. Louis. This is the toughest save
0-2
there is.
on
1-0
Vinny.
lead on the road with the middle of the order coming up.
Here's the 0-2 pitch from Helsley. Vinny ground ball. Win with a diving stop. Fire the first one hop. And they got him. Woo! The Cardinals infield defense making some stops tonight. 1 out in the bottom of the ninth.
Part of a play this is Mason Witt has to stop his momentum going into the gap, pop up, and make the strong throw. That's exactly what he's able to do. What a play.
First, a double play turn by Donovan. Then another diving stop by Donovan. And now Mason Witt getting in on the action. Salvi fouls the first pitch back. And man, Donovan Arenado finishing the double play. And then Mason Wynn making incredible stops. And Wilson making the catches, completing the plays. All four Cardinals defenders playing elite defense here in the late going as it's quickly 0-2 on Salvi. Swings and misses. And a low fastball from Helsley. That was at the core of the zone. 1 out, bottom of the ninth. Royals down 1, 0-2 pitch. Salvi hits one right to Mason Wynn. Fire to Wilson at first. And the Royals are down to their final out.
So one more man to get. It's Michael Garcia.
And the final hope for Kansas City is Michael Garcia.
Entered play with a 300 average.
A slider. That's at the dirt. Ball 1. Fastball below the zone.
Don't want to walk this guy. Again, he's a double-digit stolen base man.
A little slip right there, it looked like on the finish for Ryan Helsley. He's going to take a little time, gather himself, and get ready to get right back into
Michael Garcia having a hell of a season. He's got a walk and a double tonight. Here's the 2-0 offering from Helsley. And Garcia fouls it back.
Oliver Marble looking for a 7-1 road trip. Royals offense to this point, ice
2-1 delivery. Garcia pops it up. Victor Scott is there. The Cardinals win.
A 1-0 thriller.
1-0. Cardinals beat the Royals in Kansas City. And what a job by their defense.
Dominating defensively. What a well-pitched game. Miles Michaels.
See you later. RBL. Peace.
And then Ryan Helsley.